Hi, my name is Amani Jessica. I easily go by Miss Amani. So welcome to yet another segment. In case you're new here, kindly join our very tight-knit community, as I like to call them. You can do that by simply subscribing, going through our previous segments, liking, sharing, commenting, interacting with us. And for my returning subscribers, I will forever be eternally grateful for your reception. It is very overwhelming. I'm very grateful that you continue to show presence here in as much as I continue to create. So feel very much appreciated. So we kickstart, and unlike the usual, today we are kickstarting with the elephant in the room. So Diamond Platinumz. You do know I mentioned that we have something from Wasafi that has Diamond Platinumz alongside. So you do know that Wasafi have been holding annual festivals dubbed Wasafi festivals. So for this year, they just recently launched their Wasafi Festivals 2024. All right, and we've seen that happen, and we have seen artists perform. Several artists perform, the likes of Abigail Chams. I'm going to put the set video that I'm about to talk about so that you guys enjoy a glimpse of that. So she did perform her very well-known song, Nyash, right? So yeah, and the performance was really as per the song's name, as you can see. Yeah, whatever is put to your screens goes to, explain the name of the song. So yeah, several artists performed, the likes of Abigail Chams, as I mentioned. But whatever we are putting a spotlight on today is specifically Diamond Platinumz. All right, we do know he is, the head of the entire Wasafi team. So we've seen him to hold a speech, and in this speech he did disclose something that among his very many big dreams. What takes top priority is that he has this big dream of becoming the #1 richest person in the whole world.
Pengine niwaambie tu, sije kusema hii nasemaga kwa watu wangu wa chini. Miongoni mwa ndoto zangu kubwa kwenye maisha, ndoto yangu kubwa ya kwenye maisha, hii vijana wenzangu natamani sana muisikilize na mnitazame na kwenye kamera mnicapture vizuri. Ndoto yangu kubwa katika maisha ni kuwa tajiri #1 duniani.
Yeah, he has a dream of becoming the richest person in the whole world, #1 as per his words, quote unquote. So this was actually received with a lot of conversations around it that go to sort of make it seem like an impossibility, some of which went to even compare him to other people that are said to actually be loaded, to actually be wealthy. So yeah, I don't know what's your POV, but Tanzanians went to sort of make it seem like an impossibility. All right, and as usual, we do give you our POV at its best. So here's what we think. All right, we've seen Diamond Platinumz grow. We've seen him pivot, and his growth, I cannot say that it's been more than 10 years from when he began to where we see him right now. All right, so that is a clear evidence of his continuous, consistent hard work. All right, and of course, actually, just to mention, right, aside of the whole facts that I'm about to give to support my POV, we do know that Diamond was part of the cast of the Young, Famous and African, okay? Young, Famous, Rich African, within those lines, all right? So I don't know if you guys know that. And of course, there's Rich there, and Famous, and Young. So whoever they were comparing Diamond to, why wasn't he selected for that? If at all he's rich enough. Or maybe he wasn't young, so he couldn't tick that particular category. So that should be one thing that is actually supposed to make people actually see this as a dream that could easily come true for Diamond Platinumz if he keeps up to speed with who he is and what he's been doing, and his hard work, his consistency, and everything that we see around it. So yeah, that's but one. Okay. He also went to disclose during the speech, of course, he also went to disclose that he expects to launch a new product. He actually made it a promise that he's about to launch a new product.
Mwaka huu natambulisha product yangu mpya. Sitoitaja product gani, lakini itakuwa ni miongoni mwa wadhamini wa Wasafi Festival, lakini wathibitishie kwamba itakuwa ni product pendwa sana na itagombaniwa sana, na nawategemea mniunge mkono katika hiyo product.
Right? So I personally feel like it's very possible for Diamond to achieve that particular dream. Okay? For one, he is very young. For two, we have seen the period to which it has taken him to be where he is right now. Okay? Which is not more than 10 years in between. All right? So yeah, say he introduces this product and it's something that has a customer base. Okay? In East Africa itself, we are approximately 300 million people. So imagine if all of us become his customers to this particular product that he's launching. Okay, there's that. There's a high possibility of him gaining enough, revenue for him to be able to achieve this particular dream, because we have seen the rich people that are on that particular chart. And we've seen the main thing that has put them on that particular list is actually the products they put out there, and the fact that they were received and they got, a huge, customer base and stuff like that. So I think this is a very possible thing for Diamond Platinumz. Okay. And to consider the fact that he's young, he's in his 35, I guess. So he's young. He has that what do we say, he has that stretch, he has that time. By the time he gets to his 60s with this product, and if he keeps keeps up with his consistency, his hard work, he could easily bag that, by the time he gets to 60s. I mean, who's the richest man in the whole world? How old is he right now as you speak? So you can imagine he began at such a time, such an age. So it's very possible for Diamond Platinumz. And again, we do know Diamond Platinumz has made strides that nobody in the music industry when it comes to East Africa has gotten to. Okay, and if they have gotten to it, Diamond Platinumz takes part of the front seats, I mean, his hard work, his consistency, the way he plays his game, I think he can very much achieve that. Okay, so yeah, we are looking forward to the product he's about to launch. We cannot wait to receive that, and I think we as the people of East Africa should really show up for him and support him. At the end of the day, his spotlight puts us on the map. I mean, just imagine a man from East Africa is on the map as the richest man in the world. It's an elevation to us, though it's not a direct kind of thing, but it elevates us as well. It puts us on the map. So yeah, I think we should all be happy for Diamond Platinumz and stop comparing him to the whatnots, because if they were at all to be compared, if they were at all to compare to Diamond, why haven't we seen them? So yeah, I feel like we as the East Africa people should actually support this particular dream. And he did even go to say that it's something he hasn't shared with many people. He even said that he's only shared it with people close to him. He's only shared it with people who are in close proximity with him. So the fact that he actually trusted that he could share it with us, the least we could do is support him. The least we could do is wish him the best of luck. So yeah, from us, we do support you, Diamond Platinumz, and we cannot wait for you to launch this new product that you have in store. And whatever support you're going to need from the East African people, I think we are going to push that agenda, because we are proud. We will be so proud to see you put us on the map as the richest man in the world, and we cannot wait to see you actually get that position. You are very deserving of it. So yeah, looking forward to that. So we have come to the end of yet another beautiful segment, and as I usually like to say, I normally preserve my calmness for when it is my time to give my parting shot. Very demure, very mindful, very cutesy. So yeah, we've come to the end of yet another segment. I'd like to again express my gratitude to my returning subscribers who make a very tight-knit community. You guys prove loyalty by the day, and I'm eternally grateful. Thank you for always showing up to see what I have in store for you guys in as much as I create. So I'm very, very grateful. And in case you stopped by today for the first time ever, grab a seat, feel at home. You could do that by simply subscribing, going through our recent segments, liking, sharing, commenting, interact with us. We are a wholesome community and group that plans to go together in close proximity throughout the journey. Nobody's falling off the bandwagon. So yeah, feel free to join us. So thank you very much, guys. And also, feel free to follow us on our social media platforms. On Instagram at Miss Amani_official, on TikTok at Miss Amani_official. I do also love the reception you guys are giving me over at our social media platforms. I appreciate very much. Also, over there on our social media platforms is where you get to see all that you do not see here. Okay, you're wondering, I'm seated down, do I actually have legs or not? Go check that over on our social media platforms. So yeah, thank you very much for being present here, and I hope I have given value to the time that you have granted to me. I'm very, very grateful for that. It's been yours, Amani Jessica, and this is East Africa Weekly with Amani.